I was driving in the middle of the night, alone on a desolate stretch of road that wound its way through a dense, eerie forest. The darkness outside was suffocating, and the only source of illumination came from my car's headlights. The trees loomed like sinister specters on either side of the road, their branches reaching out like skeletal fingers, seemingly eager to snatch anything that dared pass by. As I continued on, a sense of unease began to gnaw at the pit of my stomach. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched, that something malevolent was lurking in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. My heart pounded in my chest, and I tried to tell myself that it was just my imagination playing tricks on me, but the fear was palpable. Then suddenly, the headlights flickered, and the car's engine sputtered. Panic set in as the car came to a halt, leaving me stranded in the heart of this sinister forest. I tried to restart the engine, but it was futile. I was alone, in the middle of nowhere, and darkness was closing in around me. Resigned to my fate, I decided to wait until morning to seek help. I locked the car doors and rolled up the windows, hoping it would keep me safe. But every rustle of leaves, every hoot of an owl sent shivers down my spine. The forest seemed to come alive with sinister whispers and ghostly wails. Time crawled by, each minute feeling like an eternity. Then I heard it, a soft tapping on the window. My heart skipped a beat as I turned to see what was causing the sound. There, standing in the shadows, was a figure. It was tall and gaunt, its face obscured by darkness. Time crawled by, each minute feeling like an eternity. Then I heard it, a soft tapping on the window. My heart skipped a beat as I turned to see what was causing the sound. There, standing in the shadows, was a figure. It was tall and gaunt, its face obscured by darkness. My breath caught in my throat as I realized it wasn't human. The tapping grew louder, more insistent, and I could feel a malevolent presence emanating from this creature. It beckoned to me, its bony finger motioning for me to come closer. Every fiber of my being screamed at me to stay put, but an unnatural compulsion seemed to pull me towards it. With trembling hands, I unlocked the car door and stepped out into the cold night. The figure came into clearer view, and my heart sank as I saw its hollow eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. It was a wraith, a malevolent spirit that fed on the fear of the living. As I stood there paralyzed by terror, the wraith spoke to me with a voice that echoed in my mind. It spoke of ancient curses and vengeful spirits, of lost souls condemned to wander the earth forever. I felt a crushing weight on my chest as it fed on my fear, growing stronger with each passing moment. In a last-ditch effort to escape, I turned and ran back to my car, slamming the door shut behind me, but the wraith was relentless, and it pounded on the windows, its wails filling the night. I fumbled for my phone, praying for a signal, but the forest seemed to block any outside connection. As the night wore on, the wraith's torment intensified. It whispered dreadful secrets, things it shouldn't know about me, things I had buried deep in my soul. It knew my fears and my regrets, and used them against me. I was trapped, a prisoner to its malevolence. With the first light of dawn, the wraith vanished, leaving me shaken and broken in my car. A passing motorist eventually found me and called for help. I was rescued, but the horror of that night never left me.
To this day, I can still hear its haunting whispers in the dark corners of my mind, a constant reminder that some terrors are not of this world. The forest holds its secrets, and it's a place best avoided when the sun sets, for you never know what malevolent spirits may be waiting in the shadows, hungry for the fear of those who dare to tread their haunted grounds. So, my friends, fans, and subscribers, stay safe out there. Take a second and hit that red subscribe button.